A Louisiana minister shot dead in front of his own congregation, killed by a former church deacon and friend. On a Friday evening, investigators say Woodrow Carey barges into his old church wielding a shotgun and a handgun. Witnesses say he shoots Reverend Ronald Harris on the spot, then shoots him again at close range. Witnesses say one woman saw the gunman as he came inside the church, but no one could hear her screams of a warning until it was too late. Just 2 days before, authorities say Carey's wife filed a report accusing Pastor Harris of rape.
Yeah, I ain't pray for these ways, stay faithfully straight away from what they made me see the surface. Them Bible verses that cursed me told me not to curse, but I'm writing in cursive. Shit is curtains, I'm surrounded by the blinds. I know everybody lying tired in the church house waiting for blessings. Beta was stressing, a lot of bills, pastor come for dollar bills. Mental tired, every chapter new disaster, split your pride. Devastation, open up revelations, no hesitation. Devils waiting in a pulpit, enemies prey on prayer, slaying hearts with all the fire, playing heart with all the choirs, higher up agendas. Don't know your pastor, work for the Roman Catholic. What do a calf mean? A baby, look it, pick the words apart. Queen Elizabeth, E, alien, Liz, lizard. Bit, bite them all, invite them all to church and play the organ later on, then take the organs. You important, they important, it's an inside job, you feel me?
How the store gonna be closed on a Saturday?
Already?
Saturday, closed. They ain't had no cream.
That's okay. I found some.
Oh, man. Yeah, kid got up yet?
No, he's still in there asleep.
Yeah, he probably, it's Saturday, he probably got that prayer meeting thing he be going at his church. Somebody at the door? Nobody out here. Like it got brighter inside, huh?
Yeah, it did.
Kevin Wesley. What if the Bible's not the word of God? What if Jesus never existed? What if our whole life all we heard were lies? What if we are slaves? What if we are useless? What if we still getting lynched but they not using nooses? What if I had $1 every time they gave me their 2 cents? What if $1 cost 2 cents to print? What if having new money makes you a nuisance? Cause you think your shit don't stink like you got a nuisance. We could all be over soon but we fail to see the blueprint. All be over soon but fail to see the blueprint. What if there is no one to save you? What if I said if faith is bullshit, there's no such thing as faithful? What if there was no one to create you? What if your mama made you? What if there was no one to pray to? What if there were never no one literally there with you? And all these gods were literally literary characters.
going on with you?
Tired, man.
You look it.
Yeah.
Look like you ain't been asleep.
Toss and turn all night, bro.
Why?
Dreams. You know how I've been doing all the studying, right? Trying to find evidence of Jesus or whatnot.
Right.
And haven't been able to find it. Last night was just a kicker, bro. Like, I'm literally dreaming, right?
Right.
And it's like I'm seeing myself, but a future version of me. Like, he's wearing all black and he's telling me that the Bible ain't the word of God. And basically everything we was told was lies, man. I don't know the heck of a dream like that. I mean, wearing black.
Well, I mean, you know, like when we talk about black, man, you know, that's that Western thinking. You feel what I'm saying? Because in a lot of cultures, man, black really isn't a curse. Black is really positive.
Word. Wow. Wow. Either way, man, I don't see myself preaching much longer. With all the research I'm doing, I don't see how I can continue teaching something that there's no evidence for.
Man, you know, Granddad used to always say, man, as long as you living, it's always gonna be pain, right? That's the only way. The only way to escape the pain is to die. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I hear you, bro, but
yeah, no, I mean, you know, he always said you got to keep God with you.
That's true. That's true.
You know, so.
I mean, listen, man, I respect Grandpa. I know as an old head, he was trying to give advice, bro, but sometimes you got to walk in other people's shoes. What worked for you might not work for everybody else.
You know, Granddad wasn't going for that.
Man, none of them were. Oh, what I'm going to do?
Like, yeah, I accept your advice cause you plenty older. For your offer, your 2 cents, walk a mile in my penny loafers. Come closer, see it's not a walk in the park. Most of my life, it was like I was walking in dark. Was blind, but now I see. Speaking of sea, I was trying to walk on water, but I was walking with sharks. Let us walk from the start. Let's walk down memory lane. Although I don't remember her name was Frida Elaine. I just remember her face in a casket, and that made it easy to label my case as a basket. Life's no picnic, yogi, with no one to kiss your boo-boos. It eventually wears down to your soul and hurts like new shoes. Pain, plus I'm feeling a little cuckoo. Grandma was a Christian, but still believed in voodoo, was more superstitious. What was a fella to do? Step on a crack, break your mama back and pray for her if you do. I got it. Had it down to a science, didn't argue with a word of it, under total compliance. Brainwashed like it was cycled in an appliance. Me be defiant, nah, it was total alliance. David could total a giant, thought I totally relied on it. Thought I had my head straight, it was totally a lie. Muslims say nah, like it was totally a lie. It's like rolling dice, I gotta get the crap out before I die. Oh my God, grandma died 14, I'm on my own, feeling all alone. Who said you need to crawl for you walk? That's rubbish, thrown to the wolves like a piece of steak. But my DNA had me eating with wolves like a piece of cake. Lil' Bo Peepers lost his sheep and didn't know where to find them. The sheep became king, heard it from the mouth of the lion. See, life feels bad. Hands, it gave me arthritis, and with this bad hand, just watch this arthritis. Took my destiny in my own hands. I don't follow the guidelines, I make my own plans. I'm my own man. I realize that there is no God higher than self, so that means I hold my own world in my own hands. Wow, now it is I who I reverence. Gift the rap, if I bow up, then they will bow down in my presence. Wow, it is at the foot of the cross of the Christmas tree. They believe what they found was put there by claws. It's cost, it costs, it's false, and it's false, it's flawed, it's off, we're lost, we lost. Are you lost or you lost? Which is it? I'm tossed. Are you in? Cause you win. Either way, I'm in, I'm him. I'm in Ra. I am the sun, that's why I shine my light in Yah. I am the risen, walk with me, listen to these words I state of mind. I can change the state of mind, but if I don't change the state of mind, wow, my follow be monumental. That's why you gotta mind your mental. Dig deep and you mind your mental. It's crazy, cause when you believe in the real lies, see where the real lies, and the truth is what you will realize. But you gotta use your real eyes. And this place I have called Pineal, that is where I have met the real God. The real I, my by my. I must be high, yo, I must be your highness, cause I'm fly. Greet me by saying hi, cause I'm flyer than a pilot in plain clothes. What I gotta change for? Walk with me.
Water running in the house when it rained. No money for a brand new crib. We was poor, you never seen us in brand new gear. Hand-me-downs what I dressed in. Yoga fella kept a brother warm in the winter with the sweaters in the dresser. Hoops on my feet, that was imitation Jordans. When I hit the courts, it didn't keep me from scoring. I moved to the projects, just me and my brother living alone, scared.
Yo, what up, boy? I'm outside, man. Where you at?
She passed away when I was 5. I know she went through the pearly gates.
For sure.
Chilling with God, that's a reason to celebrate. I ain't gotta cry no more. I let the song.
Alright, bro. You want me locked door? Oh, you good? Alright, bro.
Tired as shit, nigga. You ain't get no sleep last night?
Bro, you saw right through me, man. I am tired. I didn't get any sleep.
What's on your mind, man?
Man, so you know how I've been inviting you to come to church, hear me preach.
Yeah.
You know how I spent most of my life, man.
What you getting
believing
to,
in the Bible and stuff like that.
What you getting to with this, man? You mad at me for not coming, man? What's up?
Nah, bro. I actually wish I was you.
What is that?
Man, I done sat here and tried to research the evidence to prove this Bible was real, bro, and you won't believe this, bro, but man, it's not real at all. Like, all the characters in it fake, plagiarized, stories copied. I honestly don't know what to do. Like, cause when I got a whole church who depend on me every Sunday to come and teach to them, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm even hearing it from you like this right now, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then, brother. But
you know that cat?
nah. But yeah, man, it's just like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, I'm gonna give all this stuff up. I'm not gonna teach a lie, bro. But at the same time, it's like I want to go against this stuff and show everybody where it's wrong. Cause man, we got so many of our family, man, like that give their money to this stuff every week.
Yeah.
And man, I thought that you're supposed to have a blessing, but man, dude, God has never spoke to anybody, bro. Like, honestly, bro, like, think about all the times in your life you've been praying. You ever heard God talk?
Nah, not at all, man.
So how could somebody write a book and say God wrote it? He ain't talking to nobody.
That's why I was telling you a long time ago. It was man-made shit. Like, if a man wrote it, how can you believe it?
I mean, but you was still gonna do it when you was ready. You still believed in Jesus or whatever, right?
I still believe somewhat, but just not, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe something that's put in front of me for me to read it like that.
Yeah.
Like somebody wrote it, so at the end of the day, you know it's gonna be some made up shit.
True. Well, you know, when you taught to believe at an early age, bro, you just write all that off and you just want to believe that it's God's word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to that, I would say, man, don't waste your time, brother. I promise you. Do your own research, but you will find that there is no character in the Bible that ever existed in reality, man. You know what I mean? And so I don't really know, like, you know, how to really handle this. It's taking a toll on me, bro. Like, I couldn't even sleep at all last night.
Yeah, you be all right, bro. You sound like you woke, man. You woke?
Bro, I think I'm too awoke.
Oh, man. I don't even know what that means. Too awoke.
Let's ride, though, bro.
I'm too awoke. I see clearly. I'm too awoke. I see everything. Sometimes it feels anxiety, you know. Hey.
If I speak up, I'll just be killed, and I'll be one less when the president's stupid rich and the country's in dumb debt. It's clear they were instrumental in orchestrating a tune to rock us asleep with a trumpet. So I march to the beat of my own drum in harmony. They try to hold me down with their whole thumb, harming me. Give me hell, I give it back like it came with a warranty. I'm sick, so I give them a dose of their own pharmacy. The whole world clearly with my eyes closed, but I'm totally blind when they wide open. The media, they keep feeding us lies, and if you subscribe, your belief will apply the blinders on your mind. It's fake outside. I'm too awoke, I grew up true adult. I used to preach to the mass with a book from rulers, so. But now they compare what I say to Buddha quotes. They making it they newest post. Seems to be a new approach. Okay, Kevin about to do it big. Look in the mirror and I barely know who he is. But I trust him though, told him, yo, I'm riding with you. You don't seem to have it all, but hey, go and do what you do. Like I'ma keep it 100. This thing I know it is true. And that's that you can't figure out in the world how you gonna lose. For that reason alone, I continue walking with you. And that is all I know to do when I truly don't have a clue. If I speak up, I'll just be killed. And I'll be one less when the president's stupid, rich, and the country's in dumb debt. It's clear they were instrumental in orchestrating a tune to rock us to sleep with a Trump pet. So I march to the beat of my own drum in harmony. They try to hold me down with their whole thumb, harming me. Give me hell, I give it back like it came with a warranty. I'm sick, so I give them a dose of their own pharmacy. They stash snakes, it's written on the wall, Caduceus. We were there first, it's written on the wall. Could you see us? They say no one knows. Too late to the party, I suppose, but why they pharaohs look like Owen Wilson? Broken nose, they lied and got you hook, line, and sinker. That's real power. I pass on my passion when I pass on. That's willpower. Know this. You spinning your wheels trying to stop me. This is not my first time around. Watch me. I was James Brown in my past life. This is true. Papa's got a brand new bag, but with slicker moves. Mansa Musa a rap, I'm giving Jews, but y'all stay ducking the gold, Mr. Scrooge, I've been lied to, surrounded by faux pas. From my deadbeat daddy to the founding fathers, the faux pas. Had me praying to Sky Daddy. Learned there was no God, so I guess that makes Yahweh, another faux pas. My life's a joke. I learned while I would smoke from the burning bush when I inhaled that I could be the most high. Well, them seeds I plant today gon' jack up your beanstalk. Your mind bring the giant down, that's a fee-fi-fo ball. Listen close and you'll know why. Take my kindness for weakness, try robbing my fees and catch 4-5 from the 4-4. Bye. The closest I come to burning inhale is smoking weed in an underground Hawaiian club. Aloha. With low eyes, piecing my life back. It's puzzling, it's tougher than leather, and I admit it. I'm tussling with the old me, it wants to control me and muzzle me, and not to mention my conviction. I can feel my feathers ruffling. It's tough, I've had enough of this suffering. They say we moving forward, but it feels like we buffering. It feels like we buffering. Are you offended? I suggest you get some Sensodyne. You say you want it straight when I give you a shot of genuine. Wow. Say you want it straight when I give you a shot of genuine. Am I homophobic? I'm too homeless phobic to notice, but I'm claustrophobic. The small mind gets avoided, they under spells, hocus pocus. Everything's labeled as phobias. In that case, black folks got economixophobia. I ain't started when I said put Jay-Z's album to your temple and blow your mind. Let 444 kill your phobia.
Reminds me of Tanya Hardin. They want this label skating on thin ice.
They act so ditty and fancy, claiming they won't wear again, cause they getting antsy, swearing they won't care again. Nike showed they psyche, cause all across the map, they burning their socks and shoes, just cause you took a kneecap.
Wow. I said they burning their socks and shoes, just cause you took a kneecap. I'm too awoke. I'm too awoke. The knowledge I speak is evidence the God that's in me. I signed my autograph with a polygraph, I'm the truth.
Sell them joints too, huh?
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these rolls real quick, and I'll be right back out, bro.
That shit, get a nigga a grape soda, man.
Grape? Got it, man.
Get up top.
I ain't no stuff. Be right back.
I bet he don't come out with a grape soda, man. Niggas don't never come with the right shit. Grape soda, boy. What is it?
Pina colada, man. I didn't see no coconut water.
Too awoke for real, nigga. I said a grape soda, man. What is it?
I think I would prefer you have
so
coconut
awoke,
water.
You can't even read it right, man. Come
yeah,
on,
I want you to have coconut water, man. It's better for you.
don't even think that's coconut water, though.
Pina colada, man. Pina colada water.
It'll do.
Alright.
We at it next, man.
Shoot, man. Really, I just wanted to talk to you, bro. We can head back. I know you got places to be.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it. I'm glad you opened up to me, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you coming, man, and showing up to hear me out. I really didn't know how I was gonna tell you. I invited you to church to hear me speak so many times.
Had me feeling like a weirdo. Now I feel better.
Good.
At least that's what they say. Come near me, I need you to hear me. Walk in my shoes for a day. Feel the bruises that I have accrued for a day. Feel the feeling of how it feels to be aborted after you born. Let your world come unglued for a day. My heart's been broken in pieces, and I'm hoping at least I can get some closure, get some doja. Pardon me, but I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I don't really feel like being sober. At 33, my mother died, same age as Jesus. I used to sit and wonder why, when I would read the scriptures, not only did the numbers line, my pop was like Jesus's. Also out the picture, didn't say that for the pity, I would never play the victim. I just want y'all to know I didn't end up a statistic. I've never been to prison, but I won't take credit for that, cause I know it's a lot of people that's locked that don't deserve that. I was in prison mentally, now my shackles are lifted. Now I don't need to believe in a center to know I'm gifted. When people bow their heads to pray, I don't nod mine, so my direction comes from deep inside of my mind. I used to put my hands in the air and wave them, pom-poms, but I'm no longer a cheerleader. I don't follow the guidelines. All we been hearing is lies, face the music, but I'ma set us free and do whatever it takes to do it, and I'll enlighten my brother, cause no candle never lost its flame from lighting another, said I'll enlighten my brother, cause no candle never lost its flame from lighting another. Don't say you real till you feel what everyone else feels. Go help heal. Even when I just say
wow, man, you good? You ready?
Have you heard from Kevin?
Oh, man, I was supposed to hit Kid back, man. You hit him now. What you gonna do? You gonna head back to the house?
I'm with you.
It's not the person I want to be, the most intelligent assume. Well, I agree, and if the problem is me, I would no longer ignore the elephant in the room. And I'm so far gone, it might seem like I'm here, but trust me, I'm not home. I am trapped if you can feel me, screaming, hoping someone out there can hear me. And this may sound weird, but if you have been where I have been, you will understand clearly. Don't fear me. Come near me. I need you to hear me.
Bro.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What you got shaking?
Yeah, I'm out here looking at stones, man. Remember that stone shop I was telling you about?
Yeah, I think he said it was down in the West End or something.
I saw a copper wrap, onyx. I think you need help you with blood flowing on you.
Oh yeah? That's what's up then.
Alright, well I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I'll just meet you downtown.
Okay, cool.
In and out. Alright, I'll meet you down there. Sounds good.
There's a false saying I discovered. How can someone who can't save himself save others? Well, supposing I have the key to your chain, who should say that you're locking my lock
to be the same. If you see it, call it. Maybe we can work together to fix it. And just because you don't have the key, don't mean you can't recognize that somebody don't need to be free. Use your voice.
You wanna see a world that's full of destruction? Make a man of poor conduct a rich conductor, and watch what he orchestrate. Soon as he's in the seat, and who he bands with, he will reveal his own deceit. If that don't strike a chord, I'm afraid nothing will. Obviously getting played, but now let's call him a trumpet. Cause we all know who pulling the strings. We won't accept it or face the music. We rather hear broken records. He toots his own horn and all that jazz.
This is true, he plays up our ear. Next thing he's singing a different tune.
If I went and said we can't get on one accord cause we need to be fine-tuned, would you let me chime in? I'm fit as a fiddle and you fiddle while Rome burns. Cause I'll try to drum it into your mind but you won't learn.
See, most individuals fear the complex depths within, so they remain superficial on the surface layer of their psyche. So they mindful of their surroundings, but they're not mindful of themselves. The problem with that is, if you don't know yourself, you will settle for anything. Wake up.
The truth is sobering, but you rather wet your whistle and be whistling Dixie. Ride the elevator, music to dreamland, seeing pixies. Counting sheep, racial slurs go unaccounted. Bigotry, I can't count it. Why this blood sucks us taxes go unaccounted for. And I can't wait till the fat lady sings. They selling tickets, I will be there with bells on. The lot of us, and when they do it, will be music to my ears. I'm so excited, like maybe it's opera. They say the truth is hard to handle. You can see it's all lies if you're willing to take a propaganda. Need you to understand, it's scripted from the start. You think Oprah's your next leader? Look up a whistle in the dark. Blind men, don't let them string you along to a crumbling vile end, to the sound of violence.
A man named Heraclitus said, if you went in search of it, you would not find the boundaries of your soul. Though you traveled every road, it's so deep, it cannot be measured. But we define ourselves by black, Christian. But how can you not, if the world see you as that?
I'm not black, I'm Hebrew. My nigga, we knew till that officer peeks you. It's not appeased with what he sees. He blacks, he bruise you when you laying there see-through. That's when it hits you.
As you seen across the news,
they happen cause you black and they do not see you as a Jew, except they do. That's the irony in my pen. There's no denying me if I have to spiral him in the gym. This gym I wield like a sensei with a switchblade. I'm MJ, try to show you the world's a big stage. You LeVar Burton, you enslaved, meaning you gotta play the part if you expecting to get paid, right? Hamlet did say to be or not to be. I hear Toby or not Toby, and I've took as much as I can take. Get it? Toby Kente, Kunta no Timon and Pumbaa, Hakuna Matata's not my alma mater. It is to move farther, all our sons and daughters. They the truth, that's why I speak till it seep through they medulla oblongata. They saying I'm a problem. Wise, cause I elevate the mind of the robots. Knock 'em, sock 'em.
So check this out. About to go in here and holler at Kid right quick. I'll be right back, alright? We'll be back to the house, alright?
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
By God yet, so you had to make a home from cardboard and call it a project. I feel you, it's hard, it's disheartening. You trying to beat the box and get you a biz marquee. I mean a marquee biz, or punch a dot clock, or your only options would be to break in and pop locks. Like turbo and ozone to the turbulence, hold on. It's a terrible ozone. You get treated so terrible, it's unbearable, isn't fair. Are you aware? It's like Jesus, where are you? I got to the point where it's either you know fair, don't wear, or you don't care. And in that case, then who the fuck are you? I never tried to put a goddess to sleep to give hugs to boot. Maybe the knowledge I speak makes you uncomfortable, so you come to me thinking I'll come to you. See, it's more mental than spiritual, now tell me, do you see an angel, a demon in your periphery? loses its flame from lighting another. I said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame from lighting another. I said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame from lighting another. I said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame.
Come near me, I need you to hear me. Walk in my shoes for a day. Feel the bruises that I have accrued for a day. Feel the feeling of how it feels to be aborted after you born. Let your world come unglued for a day. My heart's been broken in pieces, and I'm hoping at least I could get some closure or get some doja. Pardon me, but I had the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I don't really feel like being sober. At 33, my mother died, same age as Jesus. I used to sit and wonder why when I would read the scriptures. Not only did the numbers line, Pop was like Jesus is. Also out the picture, didn't say that for the pity. I would never play the victim. I just want y'all to know I didn't end up a statistic. I never been to prison. I can't take credit for that, cause I know it's a lot of people that's locked that don't deserve that. I was in prison mentally, now my shackles are lifted. Now I don't need to believe in the center to know I'm gifted. When people nod their heads to pray, I don't nod mine, see my direction. It comes from deep inside of my mind. I used to put my hands in the air and wave them, pom-poms, but I'm no longer a cheerleader. I don't follow the guidelines. All we've been hearing is lies, face the music, but I'ma set us free and do whatever it takes to do it,
And I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame from lighting another. I said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever lost its flame from lighting another. Said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever lost its flame from lighting another. Said I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever lost its flame.
We can stay here and get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell, 1 inch at a time. Now I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think,
Yo.
Oh, thank goodness you answered. Are you okay?
Yeah, what you mean am I okay?
I mean, everybody on to Facebook, we all going crazy. They took Kevin page down, they took Vanessa page down, and nobody can get in contact with him. Like, he's not answering his phone, he's going straight to voicemail. Like, we don't know what's going on.
Took his page? I took their page down. What you mean?
Took their page down, like, deleted, like, gone. Both of theirs.
Facebook and Instagram?
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, whatever they have is gone. And Kevin's not answering. People try calling, they calling me, I'm trying to call him. People trying to reach out to Vanessa, she's not answering. Like, we don't know what is going on.
Oh, okay. Let me call Kia.
Alright.
Kevin ain't answering. What's going on? Man, let me go over here.
An ex-pastor named Kevin Wesley, who claims to have found enough evidence to make him rethink his faith in God and the Bible.
It's a video of Kevin Wesley. He used to be a pastor.
First of all, I want to commend you, ex-pastor Wesley.
Good morning to you. Now, this may be one of the biggest and most impactful decisions Facebook has ever made. The social media giant that gave everyone a voice and a page has just expelled 7 of its most controversial users. People with massive followings, but who Facebook essentially decided were, quote, dangerous individuals or organizations. Many who were banned are extreme conservative voices, the most well-known being Alex Jones. Jones supported President Trump, but also peddled and promoted sick conspiracy theories like that Sandy Hook massacre was fabricated. But there are others being banned, like Louis Farrakhan from the Nation of Islam for his anti-Semitic views. The tech world and really multiple industries are buzzing about this because social media moguls like Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and Twitter's Jack Dorsey have been under fire for letting misinformation and hate speech spread on their platforms. This also comes at a time that Facebook is expected to be fined $5 billion by the Federal Trade Commission for privacy violations, so some are questioning the timing.
I'm talking about we can make music about killing each other. We can make music about harming each other. We can make music to degrade each other. We can teach our girls how to degrade themselves. We can lead our kids to a jail cell. We can lead our kids to a grave site. But we can't speak positive. We can't spread knowledge.
Hey everybody. I put up a post yesterday on Facebook that said, what if the Bible is not the Word of God? Needless to say, people were appalled by it, disgusted even. I'm quoting them, okay? They say they've seen me preach, they have seen me cry, they have seen me minister, they have seen me with my hands raised, loving Jesus. And that's true. I was a preacher, I was a minister, I was a dancer, all these things. I was a gospel rapper. But if I can do all these things and you witness my sincerity while I was doing these things, don't you think I must have came across something sincere? Something that's so valid that it shook my belief, even when I didn't want it to. So you say you're going to pray for me. You don't think I've prayed? You don't think I begged this Jesus I grew up believing in to just show me the validity? You don't think I researched and tried to prove that this Bible was no doubt the inspired word of God? I tried, and it's just not true. Okay? So it comes a time in every man's life when he has to make a choice. I understand that there's a lot of people who saw me be Christian, who saw me love Jesus, pray to Jesus, worship Jesus. I understand that. But to all of you people that I love dearly, I have to tell you, I am making a choice to stand on what I now know to be truth. And if you don't want to be my friend anymore, then you were never my friend to begin with. If you don't want to be my brother, my sister anymore, then you were never that. I have done nothing but been good to you guys, love you guys, and I'm still doing the same. I have not changed. My beliefs have. So if you're ready to cut me off and throw me out because of my beliefs, which you can't see anyway, then we were never friends. And I'm not going to spend my life worrying about it. I've been asking people and begging people like, look, don't give up on me. Love me. I love you. You know, I'm not going to do that anymore. If you guys don't want to rock with me anymore, then that's fine. I love you. I'll miss you. And all I can do is hope that one day you see where I'm coming from. But I will not stop posting. I will not stop teaching what I now believe, just as no one could make me stop teaching what I believed in when I believed in the Bible. Okay? I now know that without a shadow of a doubt, the Bible was manufactured for control. I understand this. You don't, and that's okay. So you have a right to be upset because you've never been told these things. I am a teacher. My job is to teach you things you don't already know. Now, what you have to understand is this. If I say something that is outside of your realm of knowledge, okay, look it up. Don't just get mad at me and tell me I'm wrong and tell me, well, I have personal experiences, because you don't even know where I'm coming from. Well, I've done all the research you've done. No, you haven't. You may think you have, but until you sit down and have a real conversation with me, you will never know where I'm coming from. So when I tell you I believe in God, I do. But when I tell you I don't believe in the Bible or any character in the Bible, all of them are fake. All of them are manufactured. None of them ever existed historically.
What I have learned is, in life, you have two types of people. The first is the person who gets truth and walks away from all of the lies and just simply live their lives. They never challenge anyone else's thinking
anyone else's belief or anyone else's paradigm. And no one can blame you for that. After all that we are certain of is that we get one life. So if you don't want to live your life challenging others and you want to live your life in peace, that is your prerogative. But I couldn't do that. I'm that second type of person. I'm that person that once I get the truth, I want everybody else to have that same truth. Once I experience freedom, I want everyone else to experience that same freedom, no matter what it costs me. There's a character named Neo. I'm a lot like that. Regardless of the risks, in light of seeing your family members and your loved ones still sleeping, you'll do whatever it takes to wake them up. Whatever it takes. And I've seen many people say, leave religion alone, leave this stuff alone, it's dangerous. Consider Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. These men were only trying to do something positive and right, and look at what happened from it. Their life was cut short, just like a person who sold drugs or a person who was a gangbanger. Doing something positive can have your life cut short just the same. And I hear him. I do. But I cannot and I will not stop talking about religion as long as my people are captive to it. As long as my people are bound to it. That's something I cannot do. I once said that if I have the keys to a cell and we're all locked up, I'm going to set everyone free. All I wanted to do was undo what I had done. You know, when I was a child growing up, I was taught to believe something that wasn't true. And then I led others to believe that same thing that wasn't true. In trying to do that, what I thought was all positivity, it ended up in me getting my pages canceled, being personally attacked, death threats every single day, can't get a job, totally blackballed in this world, in this matrix. But I will persist, because as long as our loved ones and our people are going to these buildings every single Sunday, giving their money to these buildings, giving their hopes to these buildings, and they are able to be manipulated by other men using what they believe in to manipulate them, I will not stop. As long as my loved ones can be told that thus saith the Lord, and they can be manipulated to do things they otherwise wouldn't do, my job is not done. The truth cannot be stopped. The truth cannot be stopped.
I wanna fly, can you take far? Give me a star to reach for. What it takes.
And I'll go so high.
I'll go so high.
Won't touch the ground.
No. Take these wings and pull these
strings and stitch these wings before we all fall down. We just want the truth. The truth. Why? Consider make these walls fall down. We just want the truth. Why? Consider make these walls fall down. Ain't I the closest thing to an angel with broken wings? Can't fly. People tried to kill him, but he can't die. And he can't deal with the pain, the damage he inflicts on himself remains, and he can't heal when he's supposed to. So as opposed to having energy, he doesn't. He's been exposed to the truth, and there's an enemy between him and God. So much chemistry between him and I. Chemically we're the same, so I guess he is my inner side. Intertwined, him and I are the same chemically, You got that medicine, it better be proven clinically to heal him. Better yet, kill him. Until then, I represent truth, and that's all I gotta say, And they get upset, and they make death threats like that don't make them a suspect. I consider myself enlightened, so I look on the bright side. When I say if they kill me, I'll just be a legend faster, an even better rapper. And I never use guns because I never had to. You catch me slipping, then I guess I'm Casper. But let me ask you, did make your life any better, you jealous bastard? It don't matter, I'm everlasting. I'm telepathic, I'll drop hella classics, I'll tell you that shit. I'll live forever through my passion if that would've ever happened. When it comes to the truth, you gotta reach for the stars like Inspector Gadget in order to grasp it. Who better at it? Snatch the crown from whoever has it. Take it and give it back to him after I let them have it. Like, why would you give it back to him after you let them have it? Cause I'm consistently growing, trust me, my head'll just crack it. Eventually, I'ma be who I was meant to be. The only thing that's keeping me from that is my mental. See, you can't see it cause your mind's raveled. But give me a year with you, you'll believe in time travel. So as opposed to having energy, he's been exposed to the truth. Him and God, him and I, inner side, him and I. Better be proven clinically, better yet kill him. And that's all I gotta say. That don't make them a suspect. Enlighten, bright side. You catch me slipping, then I guess I'm Casper. Jealous bastard. I'll drop hella classics, I'll tell you that shit. I'll live forever through my passion if that would've ever happened. You gotta reach for the stars like Inspector Gadget in order to grasp it. Snatch the crown from whoever has it. Take it and give it back to him after I let them have it. Like, after you let them have it, just crack it. Eventually, I'ma be who I was meant to be. The only thing that's keeping me from that is my mental. See, you can't see it cause your mind's raveled, but you can't see it cause your mind's raveled, but eventually I'ma be who I was meant to be. The only thing that's keeping me from that is my mental. See, you can't see it cause your mind's raveled, but you can't see it cause your mind's raveled, but
just like a burning, I wanna fly free. Somewhere in the country, but I got these broken wings.
I'm too awoke. I see clearly. I'm too awoke. I see everything. Sometimes it builds anxiety, you know. Hey.
If I speak up, I'll just be killed, and I'll be one less when the president's stupid rich and the country's in dumb debt. It's clear they were instrumental in orchestrating a tune to rock us to sleep with a trumpet. So I march to the beat of my own drum in harmony. They try to hold me down with their whole thumb, harming me. Give me hell, I give it back like it came with a warranty. I'm sick, so I give them a dose of their own pharmacy. The whole world clearly with my eyes closed, but I'm totally blind when they wide open. The media, they keep feeding us lies, and if you subscribe your belief will apply the blinders on your mind. It's fake outside. I'm too awoke, I grew up true adult. I used to preach to the mass with a book from rulers, so but now they compare what I say to Buddha quotes. They making it their newest post. Seems to be a new approach. Okay, Kevin about to do it big. Look in the mirror and I barely know who he is, but I trust him though. Told him, yo, I'm riding with you. You don't seem to have it all, but hey, go and do what you do. Like I'ma keep it 100. This thing I know it is true, and that's that you can't figure out in the world how you gonna lose. For that reason alone, I continue walking with you, and that is all I know to do when I truly don't have a clue. If I speak up, I'll just be killed, and I'll be one less when the president's stupid rich and the country's in dumb debt.